Alright, so let's go see what's at the top of this hill. But yeah, you don't want to have your shield up when you try to backstab. So it takes, like, you can't do it.
But one day an undead shall be chosen.
I think the only weapon you can attack while walking is like a spear.
To the land of the ancient.
But even that, I don't think you can backstab while walking.
Lordran.
Alright, so this area is Firelink Shrine. This is going to be a central hub for a lot of locations you can go to. And if you really don't know which direction to go, you can actually get stuck right here in the game. And it'll make you mad and you want to quit. Don't quit. Because I got your back. I'll show you what to do. One thing you want to remember in this game, you don't necessarily have to go the directions in the order of things I show you. This is just going to be what I think is the easiest way to go. There's actually whole levels of the game you can entirely skip. You don't even have to do. But if you go to an area and you just keep dying constantly, you might want to try and see if there's another way you can go first. Because I know of some people that they play and they got stuck at Firelink Shrine. They didn't even get to an actual area yet because they tried going through this cemetery that's over there. Which I can show you that, but that's not the way you want to go first, because you will get mauled by skeletons. Alright, so we go ahead. Yeah, and the skeletons respawn unless you have a divine weapon. Which you don't get for a while. Okay, so we pick up this item, Humanity. Okay, so this is a whole nother thing. Okay, so let's open up our menu. Browse items. Okay, Humanity. Used to gain 1 Humanity and greatly restore HP. Basically, the way this game works, okay, if you see in the top left corner, I have 2 zeros, and it's not lit up. It's black. I'm undead at the moment. Like, if you look at me, if I were to take off all my clothes, okay, so I'm naked. I am an undead soldier. Now, being undead is how most of this game is going to be played. Now, what you can do, if we go to our inventory, we have Humanity as this. So, if we hit down, you can scroll through your items, and there's a Humanity. What I can do with this Humanity, and I'm actually going to go ahead and use 2 of them now, just to show you, right now, right off the bat. Okay, so if I use a Humanity, I hit X, I have a 1 in the top left corner now. Now what that means is I have 1 Humanity on me. Now what I can do with that Humanity, there's a few things. But you have to be at bonfires. So I'm going to rest at this bonfire. You have a couple more options than earlier. I have Leave, Level Up, Attune Magic, Kindle, and Reverse Hollow. Okay, so since I have a 1 up there in the corner, I can reverse hollowing. And what this will actually do, it makes me human. I'm going to go ahead and turn human, even though most of the game you probably don't want to play as human, because you can be invaded by other people playing the game. So you can see now I'm human. Now I'm no longer hollowed. If I had used another Humanity while I'm human, I could actually kindle bonfires to make them bigger. And so right now, since you can see the flame on this bonfire is bigger, since I rested at it, I can hold 10 Estus flasks. A regular bonfire I go to, I can only hold 5 at the moment. So it might be in your interest to kindle bonfires as you go, so that you can keep more Estus flasks, because those are your healing potions, and you're going to use them a lot in this game, so you want to make sure you have enough of them. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put on my clothes, because that's just kind of awkward. Okay, so I got my clothes back on. I'm still human. That's why it's glowing white in the top left corner. So I'm human. So now I'm susceptible to be invaded by people at any point in the game if they're at the same area I am at. And basically the way the multiplayer on here works is you get summon signs that I'm working on getting. You get an undead bird to get your white summon sign. You can summon people into your world and help beat bosses, or you can leave a sign you can summon into other people's worlds, but then you can also get invaded, and there's actually like PvP and stuff that you can do, which I'll explain that whenever I get to that point. For now, we're gonna go over here and talk to this guy, because he actually gives you your objective.
Well,
what you have to do.
what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right?
What?
Well, you're not the first.
Which
but
boss?
there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum.
Which one?
Too
On the
late
bridge?
now. Well,
Dude,
since
yeah,
you're
man.
here, let me help you out. There are
Dude, no.
actually
See, I told you, second
two
playthrough, it's gonna be
bells
a
of
lot
awakening.
easier.
One's up above in the undead
Because the first
church.
playthrough, you're
The
figuring
other
stuff
is
out.
far, far below, in the ruins
Your
at
second
the base
playthrough,
of
it's gonna be
Light
cake,
Town.
dude.
Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go.
You talk to the guy
It is
that's in
why
the
you
Sun
came, isn't it?
Sun Covenant.
To this accursed land.
Like when you
the
cross the
undead?
bridge, you go left, and there's the dragon. You want to go right and go talk to that guy. And he'll give you a summon sign. Alright, so there's a couple directions we can go. Right off the bat, I'm actually gonna... actually, no, since I'm human, I'm not gonna do that. I'll wait. But down here, this is the... oh, excuse me. This is the, what's it called? The Shrine Firekeeper? Firekeeper, that's what it's called. She doesn't talk, but whenever you get Estus Flash Shards... No. Firekeeper Souls. Estus Flash Shards, Dark Souls 2. You get Firekeeper Souls, you bring them to her, and there's two other ones in the game. But she can upgrade your Estus Flask so you can have more. Or no, so it does more healing whenever you use it. So what we can do, we can go down this way to New Londo Ruins. We're not going to go that way. That's actually a later level. You can do some exploring. There's a couple items you can grab here early on. I'm going to show you where not to go. This is where you do not want to go. Right off the bat. The cemetery right over here? What? You're gonna kill the guy what?
That gave me the soul, you know?
Why are you gonna kill him?
Because I want to get
Okay. Okay, so you see the cemetery, see these skeletons? Don't fight them. Don't fight them at all. Just don't even come to this area. Yes, there's items, but it's not worth it. If he hit me right now, it'd be like 2 hits and I'm out. I need to stop coughing. Man. Okay. So ways we can go, or do want to go. Oh my gosh, he's still following me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess I have to kill him. That's not cool. I did not want to kill this guy. Look at that. 20 damage. You know what? I'm just gonna respawn you. I don't want to die right off the bat. Why can't I rest? Okay. Glitchy bonfire. There we go. Okay, so I just rested. So he respawns back at the cemetery and I don't have to worry about him anymore. Now I'm gonna go through leveling up right here. Okay, so at the bonfire you level up. That's the only place you can level up. Now you can see it shows me what level I am. I'm level 1. It shows me my souls. required souls is how many I need to level up. So you can see I can level up, 4 times? Now you have all these different attributes and all these numbers in the middle. It's a little overwhelming because this is another thing. The game does not tell you any of this. It basically assumes that you can figure it out. If you hit back on the controller, it'll actually give you an explanation of what each thing does. So I'm not going to actually go through that specifically, but basically the ones on the left you upgrade and it'll show you how much they upgrade your actual stats in the middle right. So for example, if I were to do how much strength was the Uchi Katana?
14 dex and 14 strength.
Okay, so I'm gonna work on getting my strength and dex up so I can get the Uchi Katana. Okay. Yes, you do have to kill an NPC, but I'm willing to kill him. So I'm gonna get that. I have strength 13 and then dex at 11. So you can see as I change the numbers on the right side, they go up. It's pretty self-explanatory. So now I'm level 4. Alright, now if we go up here, there's a guy. There's some more items I'm gonna grab. Let's talk to this guy first. I think you have to talk to him like 3 times.
Hello there.
And then he will ask you a
I am
question.
Petrus of Tharaland. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Yep. So there's one. He doesn't do anything.
Hello there.
You just keep
I
bugging the
realize that
tar
I
out
have
of him.
requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
He gives me a coin.
Oh my, you again. Oh,
A coin there's
I
really no
know.
good use for it
How
right
about
now.
this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Say yes, that would.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Join covenant. Sure, why not? I'm not actually in a covenant yet. Now, if I've already got an achievement for this, but all the covenants, whenever you join them, you'll get achievements. Actually, you don't
Now,
even have to
let
join
me
them; you just
share
have to
my
discover them.
Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Okay, so now you can purchase items from him. He'll teach you miracles. So there's miracles, spells, and pyromancies. That's the 3 types of magic in this game. And each type of magic, you need a different item. So for example, to use my fireball, I have to have a pyromancy flame. If I wanted to use one of these, like force, for example, it's a miracle. So for a miracle, I would need a talisman, which I can buy from him. Now, if I wanted to use a spell, which I get from another guy, I would need a catalyst, which is basically, a wand type deal. So, okay, you can also learn gestures. He'll teach you the shrug gesture. And that's basically all you can do with it.
Come again. The effectiveness of
Now
the
to
teachings
gesture,
depend upon your faith.
you don't really have to do, but it's kind of funny sometimes. If you hit back and pull up your menu, you can switch different ones. And then you can just pick which one. So you can taunt people. A lot of people use it when they do PvP and they just destroy your face. And then they'll be like, joy. Just like that. Okay.